It happens. It happens. I'm a little rusty. I'm getting back into the swing of things. So I got to get this right, and I will get it right. Working on some new things as far as using different equipment. So it happens. Forgive me. I'm always going to put on a fire show regardless. Make sure you log on to doggiediamondsnofilter.com. Doggiediamondsnofilter.com is the official website for Doggie Diamonds. Everything is there. Also, listen, for only $100, I can promote your content on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's both Twitter accounts, both Facebook accounts, both Insta stories, both YouTube community, both Threads accounts. And for additional $100, you can be on the main page of Doggie Diamonds TV, which is one of the fastest growing Instagram accounts. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Must be Cash App ready. And allow me 2 to 3 days to get your promo out. And yeah, but let's go. Okay. All right, I got it now. I got it. I got to go in there and erase the other version of everything. So this is why this says fixed. Because the other one was tripping, but this one is right. The other one, wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, but this one is fixed. So, y'all hear me loud and clear out there. Make some noise. Let it be known that you hear me. It's important that I know that you hear me. I know people sit in front of their telephone. Many people do different things on their show, but I like to be loud and clear through microphone, through boards, through different things. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to me. I can sit here and talk, but no, I want it to be loud and clear. So I'm very, very particular about my clarity. So as long as I'm clear, I'm happy. So if y'all can hear me, that makes me happy. 'Cause I gotta be clear. I don't play that. I come from the background of music. Clarity is everything. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I am back. I will be back here on a nightly basis, as well as other content coming out from me. Yeah. All right, let's go. Stop the music. Hold on. Let me just hear the beat change one more time. And one more time. Hold on. All right. All right, that make me happy. That made me happy to just hear the change in the beat. I'm working on backgrounds. I just gotta have my presentation looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, where do I begin? I want to start by saying peace to the youth, peace to the elders in hip hop culture, peace to the ones who came before me, no Puffy, peace to the ones who will be here after me, peace to the ones who are here during me. I learned from people in the past, I learned from people in the present, and there's going to be a point where when I no longer do this, somebody's going to take the reins and do it with respect the way that I do it. And I'm going to like it. I'm going to love it. I'm not going to be mad at it. I'm not going to say anything. It's going to be dope to me. So I can't wait for that time to come. However, we are at a time where it's 2024, and we have individuals who was in the culture prior to us who seem to be upset at some of the things that they see going on. And they're not expressing their displeasure from a place of trying to add on to change. They're saying things that they don't need to say. Questlove. Let's start with Questlove, because this really what inspired it. Questlove put a whole spill out, hip-hop this, hip-hop that, Kendrick and Drake. Let's be honest, Kendrick and Drake was the most talked about thing in the culture for the last month. And some people might be tired of it. Some people want to see it going. But regardless, they were talking. And it was raps we were talking about. Rap, like we were talking about rap. For once, we were talking about not what somebody had on, not what somebody did this, not that. We were talking about them rapping against each other. That's what we were talking about. How they were rapping against each other. And that's very important. That they were talking about rapping against each other. You having people chime in. You having people say hip hop is dead. You having people say, yo, and I'm like, okay, you got Questlove saying hip hop is dead, but he does something called a Roots Picnic where he curates or is a part of curating many of the things that's going to go on in hip hop culture, right? You control who you put on that stage. You control who the people see. So if you feel like hip hop is dead, this is your time to put a lot of hip hop acts on there that you deem to be hip hop. This is your time that this is new artists you need to see. These are artists that you need to be in tune with, right? But hip hop is dead. But how can hip hop be dead when you are responsible for curating stuff in hip hop? So if hip hop is dead, why are you on Jimmy Fallon? You got there because of hip hop. Why are you doing the picnic? And then you say hip hop is dead, Questlove, but then one of your acts on the Roots Picnic is Sexy Red. Is that traditional hip hop that they like and love so much? To me, no. But there is people who like Sexy Red. Do I like it? No. Do I listen to it? No. But I'm also not 27. I'm also not 22 years old. I'm also not in that demographic. I also don't think like that. So I'm not supposed to like it. I'm not supposed to like it. Just like prior to Sexy Red in our time, we had Lil' Kim and we had Foxy Brown, who Lil' Kim once rapped, and that's my sister, you know I'll never diss her, but she also once rapped, take it in the bud, what? She once said that. So it probably was artists that came before her, like the MC Lights and Queen Latifah's, like, what is she saying? Why is she saying that? But they had their time. All they can do is school her on, okay, this is what's going on. These is the do and don'ts. Listen. Foxy Brown said, fucking on the floor, raw dog, disease infested. What was she talking about? Who? Who was she talking about? Raw dog, disease infested? That sounds like something that the Sukiyana chick would say today. Nothing is new under the sun. But being that we were young at that time, when they were doing those things and somebody had to criticize them, we would have been, oh, you'll get you old, you mad, you know, because, you know, we quick to say somebody's old, mad, washed up. We would be mad at them for trying to correct Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim for saying stuff like that. Then Nicki came out. Remember, Nicki came out. She played like she was trying to play like she was a part of the alphabet people for a while. Remember, she was like, boys is icky. I like girl. Remember, she played that for a little while. All the while dating Safari. Who you think the Kins are? So she was promoting something. She was promoting a lifestyle that she didn't lead, but she was promoting it for views, sales, which would be equivalent today to views, likes, and streams. She was doing it then. So nothing is new under the sun. So when you see Questlove and then you see Ed Lover come out of nowhere and say, yo, I'm sick of this Drake and Kendrick Lamar shit. I'm sick of you making all these records. First, y'all was angry because Kendrick Lamar doesn't make records the way you want him to. He doesn't oversaturate the market. He doesn't slut himself out. He makes music that he feels is quality. First, it was Drake said something about him, and he's on the clock. He not responding, or he's scared. Then when he responds and he OD, people are like, oh, he's responding too much. So which one is it? But Ed Lover decides to say, I'm tired of this Drake and Kendrick Lamar shit, and y'all niggas is pussy. I love her. Respectfully, you my elder in media. We don't care who you rolled with. We don't care who you know. We don't care none of that. We don't care about none of them fabulous stories that you be telling of being around gangster shit. We don't know you for no gangster shit. We don't know you for no street shit. So when you come out your face and say, yo, y'all niggas is pussy, they're rappers. We talking about rap. Why they gotta be pussy? Like it really, I was like, damn. Now, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest Kendrick fan or the biggest Drake fan. I'm not. But it's rap. It's rap. So when he says that, look it up. When he says that, I was like, what was the point of saying that? What are you trying to convey? Y'all niggas is pussy. You know, if y'all see each other, y'all ain't gonna do shit and all that. Now, this is coming from what we saw with Biggie and Pac. And remember, Biggie and Pac was about 25 years ago or more. Damn, or more. Yeah, more than that. We're at a time where these young dudes, these drill rappers, are booming each other. They're booming each other and rapping about booming each other. And it's too far. But being that they're not known, we don't know that that's happening. What do you want them to do? So I see these people. Ed Lover had he had Yo MTV Raps, he had record deals, he had a lot of stuff. If you feel like, this is my thing, if I feel like I have an issue with what's going on and I'm being who I am, Doggie Diamonds, that's why at once upon a time, I didn't like the direction hip-hop was going. I didn't like the direction that hip-hop media was going. I felt like it was very biased and compromised, which it was and it still is. But that's why I would interview different people. That's why I would interview Shabazz the Disciple. That's why I would interview J.O. Felony. I would give voices to people who really don't get to be heard. And I got great, incredible stories out of these men instead of me complaining that, oh, we're always interviewing this person and this person. No, I said, I'm going to start interviewing some of the unsung individuals that I feel is unsung in the culture. I'm going to use my platform coming from interviewing the who's who in hip hop at one particular point when they were hot to people who nobody really would think to hear from. 5 million later with Ali Vegas, who would have thunk it, right? So that's why I just used my platform instead of me saying, oh, y'all interviewing people, Michael Jai White, why you interviewing Michael Jai White and all that? No, I'm just gonna just use my platform and do something different. So when I see Questlove, who for some reason thinks he's like the hip hop spokesman, I don't know what the fuck he think he is. But whatever he think he is, I think we could all let him know you ain't what you think you are. At the end of it all, we're all equivalent. We're all at any moment can go viral. Any of us. Any of us can tweet something that could go viral. Any of us could get on Instagram and go viral at any moment. That playing field is wide open. No puffy. So I don't feel like I'm the authority. Nobody should feel like they the authority in the culture. But now let's look at the culture for what it really is. Hip hop can be very regional. So what they might be doing the whole time in Memphis, they were doing a dance called juking. So remember at the end of the videos, we would see Crunchy Black doing his dance, and we used to be like, what the hell is wrong with him? Little did I know that was a style of dance. I didn't know that until this year, believe it or not. I didn't know that. So we would see Crunchy Black doing his dance, and we looking at him like, yo, what is he doing? Then when I studied it and got into what they were doing with the dances, I'm like, oh, this is fly. I started liking it. But I'm like, damn, Crunchy been doing this for like 20 years. So it's different regions. Sometimes we don't understand what other people are doing. But that don't mean diss it. That don't mean hate on it. My little cousin, Little Tad, aka Little Buddy, he was driving somewhere and I was in a car with him and he was playing a rapper. And I was like, the hell you listening to? And he was like, this is Little Herb, but he go by G Herbo now. And I was like, okay. Some of it I was like, but he knew the words, he was rhyming to it. And as I started listening to it, I was like, oh, that don't really sound that bad. But I could have been me, Brooklyn, stuck up Brooklyn, 90s Brooklyn, boom bap. Yo, I can't, I just listened. Because I was trying to understand what my little cousin is listening to. I didn't say it was whack, I didn't say it was dope, I just listened. But the more I listened, I started saying, okay, this is the Chicago mind state. So if I'm going to be a hip hop journalist and hip hop culture, then I have to understand cultures in different places. I can't be Brooklyn man all the time. There's things going on in different places. And how could hip hop be dead? If you go on YouTube right now, they in Japan beatboxing, they in Yugoslavia breakdancing, they're in Norway DJing. How could hip hop be dead if it's global? Why is it the powers that be? Why is it that some of the guys who are responsible for gatekeeping the culture is so adamant about saying it's dead? How can it be dead if we're alive? How can it be dead if we see it everywhere, every day? Why they hip-hop is dead? Y'all been saying hip-hop is dead for how long? And it's still here, and it's thriving. It's getting bigger. It's getting... No, Puffy. It's getting... What? No, Puffy. It's growing. But me, you, the viewer, the listener, are supposed to help it expand. We're supposed to open our... That's why I would bring different people on my platform. And a lot of times I would say, who the hell is this? And then they loved the line, Smack, who is this nigga? I showed a clip on my IG. Remember when I interviewed Benny the Butcher about 3 years ago, and everybody was like, who the hell is this dude? Well, I knew who he was. I knew who he was gonna be. But what if it had to stop that? Who is this dude? Buffalo, that ain't New York. Where would we be? So to you older guys, stop being grumpy and old. Teach, learn, and use your influence on this thing instead of how are you trying to kill what saved your life? Ed Lover, Questlove, and others. Chuck D too. Chuck D too. How are you trying to kill? How are you saying what's dead if it saved your life? If it got you in the position that you're in right now? Because you 50 plus guys, y'all was wearing shirts with your belly button showing. Y'all was wearing tassel, y'all was wearing lace. If we didn't come with the baggy stuff and the at least the hoodies and the boots, where would we be? Because y'all had it twisted. Y'all was really wearing shirts with your belly button shirt. And it had holes all over the shirt. And y'all was dancing to that. So what are we doing? So if we didn't take it, if Rakim and Big Daddy Kane, if KRS-One, if that era didn't take it and go somewhere else with it, look where y'all had it at. Y'all was dressed like the Isley Brothers, going on stage rapping because y'all was coming from punk rock and disco. And then we made it hip hop based off the dress. Planet 6-1, thank you for the donation. Y'all was outside in drawers. Look up what a BVD is. A BVD is underwear. They were wearing underwear outside as clothes. So if we leave it to where they had it at, because remember when we was coming outside in 3X coats and all that stuff, they was saying, yo, why y'all got on them big clothes, them oversized clothes? And we were looking like, why y'all got on that tight? Well, I'm not wearing no tight pants because tight pants. Shout out to Fab, you my Brooklyn brother, but we're not doing them bell bottoms. They're not coming back. We could just stop there. But them, y'all was, treating y'all nose. Y'all was into a bunch of stuff. So when you look at the culture, everything goes in cycles. It goes in circles. It always was massive drug use. It was just whatever your drug of choice was. It was always a lot of drinking. That always took place. Them dudes was getting their nose dirty. Respectfully, I'm not being disrespectful. So, y'all was wearing Brute deodorant. Y'all was wearing Old Spice and Brute. And Fahrenheit and shit like that. Now we got on, Creed, and it just evolves. It just evolves, and you just have to understand what's going on, and you hip to youth. You hip the youth to what's going on to say, yo, this is what's happening. This is what's going on. You think y'all was the ones dancing to house music and all that shit. We wasn't doing that. I ain't have on no platform shoes with a peace sign on it. That was y'all doing that. We wasn't doing that. Y'all was wearing them stomp shoes. So when you see the youth with the locks and gold tips, that come from them. So let's say hip hop right now is in a bad place and it's dead. Who killed it? Why y'all don't want to have that conversation? Why y'all don't want to have the conversation of who killed it? Because it seemed like when you was in the whip and you was getting all this money and you was touring, when Chuck D was big, Chuck D had some tight ass Levi's too. When you was getting your money and you was doing all that, hip hop was alive and well. And then the minute you're out of it, then you want to criticize everything. And y'all are not the authority on hip hop. Y'all not. Hip hop is so global, it has changed so much. I don't even think we got a true definition of what hip hop is. But for a guy to wake up and say, yo, y'all pussy, I'm like, damn, that's Ed Lover talking? Like, why is he talking like that? When you know the Biggie and Tupac thing. In New York, you had K Flock and some of the other young brothers going at. You had the in my borough, you had the Blickies and everybody is GDK and all that. We know what's happening. And it's these little dudes are really going crazy, doing wild stuff. So Drake and Kendrick is rapping. We all getting music. All the content creators is eating. And let's just keep it real, man. All this shit became a bunch of gossip. Now, in the era of Nas and Jay-Z, you have one brother from Queensbridge Projects. You got another brother from Marcy Projects. Both of them have entourages. Now, I knew the Marcy boys personally. I know some of the Queensbridge boys. That could have went left. But when Jay-Z was doing MTV Unplugged, no Diddy, no Puffy, who was on the drums? When Jay-Z dissed Mobb Deep, I don't care if you Mobb Deep and the beat changed the shook ones, that was Questlove. So how does a hip-hop battle in 2024 upset you so much that you're like hip-hop is dead? But you were a part of hip-hop battles and beef. And don't forget The Roots, one of my favorite groups ever, Black Thought, up there, top MC. The Roots, Never Do video, they were dissing hip-hop. This is one of my favorite songs. They were dissing people, drinking Cristal. Biggie felt like they dissed him. Jay-Z felt like they dissed him. A lot of people felt like they dissed him in Never Do video. And they were dissing people. But did ever ever say, yo, Questlove is pussy? Because what Questlove gonna do? I mean, let's be honest. You know, with all due respect. Questlove look like he drink tea with Sanka in it, sweet and low. He look like he won't even squeeze a lemon in his tea. He'll pour that lemon extract in there, that lemon, you know, that little lemon bottle. He'll pour that. He wouldn't even squeeze a lemon in his tea. But they was dissing people. So it's been happening in the culture. It's young guys on YouTube, King AK-47, different. I've always went to a lot of their platforms and bigged them up and just gave them words of encouragement publicly and privately. Yo, bro, don't do this, don't do this, don't do that. And I keep it moving. Some of them get more views than me. Some of them got more subscribers than me. I don't attack them. Let them do what they do. My job is to just do what I do. Do what I do. Do me. Academics. One of the people that, you know, for some reason, nobody really like academics. But for somebody that's not liked, how is he streaming with 50,000 people watching him? Who are these 50,000 people that don't like him? It's not my job to try to understand why people don't like him. It's my job to just have people like me. That's always been a form of dirty macking. That's always been a form of, why y'all like him? Like me. No. That's very dumb. And if nobody likes academics, where are these numbers coming from? Because I see them with my own two eyes. Now I see, you know, many individuals feel like he's not of the culture. A lot of people feel like a lot of people. Like, I'm a black man, come from a black family. My family is from North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, New York. My family is from here. So if we're really going to start talking that, let's get behind people and let's not support these dudes, how come I don't have the numbers like that? I mean, I've given some of the greatest content ever. That's not my job to figure out. And even if it's my job to figure out, it's not for me to diss other people in trying to figure it out. Questlove had OK Player, which was shut down. Well, they laid people off. So at the end of it all, in this culture, y'all know who I've been going at for years. I ain't even rehashing none of that stuff. You know the demographic of people who I was going after. You know who I was dissing for years. I'm not even doing it no more because when I was dissing these dudes, people were saying I was a hater. Now everybody so-called don't like them, but they still won't come to other people's platform and hit subscribe. They just rather go there and say how much they hate them. They rather go there and make them viral. So if me, Doggie Diamonds, is gonna hit 300,000 subscribers, I want you to explain to me how people that's hated got 6 million. And I'm so-called loved or for the culture and I never sold my soul and none of that. And I only got 300,000. Then dudes got 6 million. Math ain't mathing. That math ain't correct. So some stuff I just don't listen to. It ain't my thing. It's not for me. I don't understand some of the things that they use. But you know who I don't understand too? I don't understand some of these old niggas. I don't. Look how people who are 50 plus carry themselves. Now, here's what I want y'all to do. Do your homework on this, right? I want you to go one day and look at some of the individuals on YouTube and look at their age. Look how they act. Is that age appropriate shit? Look how they act. So who's the problem, them or the youth? So if I'm the teacher and I'm if I'm the teacher, right, and I'm the individual who people supposed to be following, why would I act a certain way? And I only watch people I can learn from. But all this shit became one big gossip thing. I heard, I saw, blah, 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 blah. Or they said, but nobody really talks about the music. It's not even about the music no more. So for at least a while, yeah, it was some gossip content in there, but Drake and Kendrick was rapping. Whether we liked any of them, they were rapping at least. That's really what it's all about. You can't be no old, bitter, bitch-ass nigga. It's just the truth. The hip-hop that we knew does not exist. And if it does exist, why are you not supporting it? For example, if Ghostface and Nas just dropped a new record called Scar Tissue, which I don't like. I'm gonna go on the record. I don't like the record. I don't like that song. But for those who do like it, why aren't you in the comments saying how much you love it? When I saw that video, it had like low views, but somebody that's not liked, like an academics, could go live and do a show and he got 800,000 views. So who are these people that are watching this, but the record that you like, it don't have no views? Make it make sense. This is Ghostface and Nas on a new song together. Where's the streams and the views? Some of the youth, they figured out how to work these mechanisms. They figured it out. When they figured it out, some of the old dudes will say, I don't care about that AI. I don't care about them computers. Well, hip hop has left the real. It left the ADAT, it left the DAT machine, and it went on the computers. So if you're one of the people who's saying you don't care about that, well, guess what? That's where it's at. Because we're not on the phone doing this. We're not doing that. We're picking up the phone and calling people and seeing their face. So if you want to be the person that's doing this with the phone, how can you complain when everybody is doing this? For example, I have an SB1200, right? When I'm loading a beat, it might take about 45 seconds to a minute to load a beat. One beat. Then I got to get all the settings right. When a dude could just go on the computer, go on the DAW, DAW, and load a beat in seconds. I'm going to complain because he found a way to work smarter, not harder. You can't complain. You got to find a way to work smarter, not harder. And if you don't know how to work smarter, then get out the way. But you can't complain. That's like somebody who is used to a horse and carriage getting mad at cars. He had the nerve to drive. Scare my horse. Things change. Things change. Things evolve. And we just have to go with the times. But when we go with the times, we learn the times and we implement some of what we know or what's going on, man, we'll just definitely be able to teach some dudes. But then again, think about this, right? Where is the dudes that are putting people on? How could you complain about hip hop and you're not helping nobody to? These dudes got platforms. You see some of these dudes, they telling old stories. And let me add to, because this has to be said, some of y'all gotta stop lying, man. A lot of y'all wasn't there. Because did you notice, right? All of a sudden, everybody was there the night Biggie lost his life. Everybody. I was there. I was with him right before that. Well, it was a party, and a lot of people was in the party. So if you were there, because everybody is saying they were there, right? You see everybody coming out the woodwork. I was there. I was there, but I was there. So if you were there, did you give a statement to police? Are you trying to help solve the case? What good is telling a podcaster that you were there if you didn't try to help solve the case? If that's your man and you want justice, did you give a statement? Now you were able to come and say, yeah, I was this, I was there, Why are you telling me that shit? What I need to know that for? What I need to know that for? That's what I'm saying. Some of them are lying. Just like the imaginary Fat Joe and Biggie album. So it's like, if they going out there and they can't cap a certain way, and then people are controlling what's going on, I think they feel left out. Hip hop artists are like boxers, where they feel like one hit and I'm back in. You know, a boxer feel like, you know, like Roy Jones, respectfully, dudes that just every last time you see them, they just keep getting knocked the fuck out. They feel like, yeah, but if I catch them with that one hit, I'm back in. That's why our hip hoppers are. Sometimes, instead of you dissing something, because I'm tripping, because when Nas said hip hop was dead, they went crazy on him. But now these other dudes are saying hip hop is dead and nobody's saying anything. And it didn't really bother me. I really didn't care, because who listens to Questlove? I don't even listen to Ed Lover. But it's just the fact that they are elder statesmen in the culture and earn their spot. They start thinking that they are the word of the culture. They think that their word means something. And rarely do you have people who go against them. See, me, when I see BS, I'm going to speak on it. I don't care who it is. But it'd be people like, that's my man, so I don't say nothing. Or they say, I got a lot of respect for him. Listen, this is not about respect or disrespect, because you could respectfully disrespect somebody. Because what you say, they could be taking it as disrespect, but you never disrespected them. We just telling the truth. I want to know why Ed Lover called them pussy. What does that have to do with rap? You ain't no gangster. You ain't no gangster neither. What was the point of that? It doesn't even make any sense to do that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to say that. It doesn't make any sense for us to complain about what these people are doing. I don't watch it. Period. I just don't look at it. And that's just the best thing to do. Even if you say you don't like something, right? And you give it attention, you're neglecting something that you should be in love with. Again, because why doesn't Ghostface and Nas have at least 300,000 views on their video? Why isn't some of these dudes getting up and saying, yo, Ghostface and Nas just dropped some fire? They not even said that. The first thing they do is get up and talk about what they don't like. That's the first thing they do. They get up and say, I don't like this. This is dead. The culture is dead. They always, I'm like, The Incredible G said, you have to stand for something sometimes. And I agree with Ed on this one. Well, Incredible G's, respectfully, you might be an old bitter nigga. How about you pay more attention to what you love opposed to paying more attention to what you dislike? Because if you talk about what you dislike more than what you love, then what do you really love and what do you really dislike? So if you neglect what you like to talk about what you dislike, what does that say about you? So if I get up and say, I don't like, that's not disrespectful to the people who show me love every day. If I talk about my haters more than I talk about the people who say, yo, we miss you, or where you been, or yo, I like that video, how could I neglect them and just go right to the haters? So what do I really love? I mean, it is some stuff that I don't like as far as the hip hop, but I be in here discovering stuff. I like Conway's new album. There's an artist named Will Sully who's fire. Please look him up. I'm going to make sure he's promoted. I like Conway's new project. Yo, I was listening to old reggae. I'm like, damn, I missed some of this reggae music. I missed this Shabba Ranks music. I missed this Super Cat. I was listening to that. See, we don't live in a world where people can push music on us anymore. Now we can listen to whatever we want when we want. We don't have to wait for the radio. You can make your own playlists on Apple. You can make your own playlists on Spotify. You don't have to care about what other people like and like. You don't have to like it. You can just listen to what you want to listen to. That's it. You could like whatever you like. All these individuals are coming out with projects, but we ignore them to go right to, I don't like Ice Spice. So let me ask y'all something. You don't like Ice Spice, but I bet you'll beat. So you like Ice Spice. Because she ain't selling lyrics. She's not selling the music. She's selling her, can't really say the word, but you know what she's selling. And you look at it and say, damn, because for people to be so bitter and mad at hip hop, how come all these big BBL chicks and these twerking chicks, how come they got so many followers and get so many views on the video? Who are these people looking at it? It's the mad dudes. So you do know you're responsible for the culture going where it's going, because look what you give all the attention to. But when somebody does something for the culture and cultural, you're quick to say, yo, they broke. And these people are getting money. Yeah, because you're a part of giving them the money. You're a part of giving them the attention, and attention is currency. I see her, I just don't look at it. I know I'm not going to like it. But I'm not, because I'm not going to be the one sitting there listening to, I don't like that. So I already know I'm not going to like it. I already know I'm not going to like it. So what's the point of looking at it to say, yeah, I don't like it? That's equivalent to buying a $100 ticket to go see somebody perform and go to boo. Would you pay $100 for a seat at a concert and go there and boo? That's what you're doing. You don't have to look at none of this stuff. You don't have to. You could turn it off. But making these statements and hip hop is dead and I don't like hip hop. Well, I told you that they said they only wanted Latin music and Afro beats. They've been trying to get rid of hip hop. So when these dudes are saying hip hop is dead, who do they really work for? We talking about the same guy who was trying to push certain things on us. Afro Man? Remember what he was trying to push on us? I can't say it. I don't want you to type it. But just think. Think about where they stand politically. All these motherfuckers is compromising on the take, honestly. All of them are compromising on the take. Who pays their bills? So, well, if people go to the concert they hate, that's called a damn fool. Listen, this is what I want you to do. I'm glad you said that, DZ81. Send me some super chats, send me some cash apps, and write me a hate letter in it. Tell me how much you don't like me. Tell me you hate my shades, you hate my nose, you hate this E on my hat, but do it in super chat. Please do. Send me a cash app and just tell me you don't like me. Please send me $50 right now and just say I can't stand you. You should have stayed away. Please do. I want that type of hate. Do it every night if you can. We don't own this. This is, all right, I'm going to be respectful really quick. You do realize that the internet created to where, remember, growing up, you knew some people that was in special ed. Some of them was in special ed for their behavior. Some of them was in special ed because they didn't learn as fast as some of us did or couldn't grasp certain things. You know, the internet, you can't tell who's who anymore. So you got the special ed kids talking with the gifted children. But how can you tell? Go through Twitter and X. Look at my timeline sometimes. What is happening? That is special education. But everything goes in circles. Everything goes in a cycle. So as much as we want that, you want boom bap, right? Hip hop is dead. You hate drill. You hate this. You hate that. But then when they give it to you, you hate that shit too. Just admit you don't like nothing. Just admit you don't like nothing. Just admit that. Just admit that people are more likely to say what they dislike than what they like. Everything is just all right. Just admit that. Admit that sometimes your ears are old and it ain't for you no more. Just admit that too. Admit that I had one of my homies try to tell me NBA YoungBoy was nice. So I listened to him. He's like, yo, what you think? And I was like, nah, I won't be listening to that anymore. I was like, I will not be listening to that anymore. But who are all these fans? Who are all these fans who's buying this, and how is he so streamed, and who are these people? That's what I'm saying. So I'm supposed to say, nah, NBA YoungBoy is corny in my time. Because remember, and Soulja Boy, you're not a little dude no more. You up there now, fam. Stop. Because your behavior is very custodial. Dice, thank you for super chat. I hate the new background. Now I'm just playing. Thank you. Yeah, it did. See, I like that, Dice. Hate this new background. Hate the opening beat. Just send it in super chat form. Hate the outro. I listened to NBA Youngboy. And I just decided never again. Soulja Boy is 33, but when you've been out since you was like 15, that's kind of old. Anyway, many people didn't like Future. Then they were saying Future was a fake T-Pain, remember? Then they were saying they don't like auto-tune. Then Kanye makes a whole album with auto-tune. .808s and heartbreaks. It's like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I just don't listen to certain stuff. I just listen to what I want to listen to. I'm not going to complain about nothing. Some stuff is kind of trash. I mean, these lists are a problem because you have people who think they're authority when they make their top list. But then people get angry at the list. Like, this should have been on the list and this should not been on the list and all that. I'm like, man, these lists, listen to me. Listen to me. People are trolling you now. They know you're going to get angry. They know you're going to talk about it. So people do stuff and say stuff just to be spoken about. Perfect example, you got a new rapper, right? And I'm saying this with all due respect. I don't want to, say what you feel, how you feel. You got a rapper that I listened to one day, right? Because he was getting all this praise. And when I see people get praise, sometimes I listen. Mind you, I'm going to say it for the 5,000th time because it's an accomplishment because I don't fit stereotypes, right? I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't do any drugs. Maestro Fresh West in the building. Thank you for your super chat, right? You got an artist by the name of Larry June, who one day, because he was getting all this praise, I listened to. I didn't hear what the praise was about. I was confused. Yo, I was so confused. I was like, what is this shit, y'all? It's Larry June? What is this? They were like, nah, that's player music. Well, I ain't no player. So I ain't listening to this ever again. Yeah, I'm telling you, I listened to it one day. I was like, the fuck is this? What is this? I'm like, what did I miss? I missed something. What did I miss? I started saying, no. I started saying to myself, yo, maybe I need to fall back. Because, look, they in the chat saying he fire. I'm like, that's fire? I just didn't get it. I didn't see what the hoopla was about. I'm telling you, I was like, what is this shit? Y'all loved it. Y'all was, I didn't get it. I didn't understand the Larry June. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not understand it. I was like, I like women. I don't do weed. I don't do liquor. I don't do pills and none of that stuff. But the way he was getting praised, I thought I was about to hear AZ on Life's a Bitch. I thought I was about to hear some Pete Rock beats. I thought I was listening to it and I was like, what is this shit again, y'all like? So then I started not knowing if I should question me or question y'all. And shout out to him, he doing his thing. But I was like, what is this shit? What is this crap you speak of? Verily I say unto you, you sure have not spaketh this bullshit to me. I'm telling you, I couldn't get with it. I couldn't get with it. I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck it is. I didn't know. I didn't always like Stove God Cooks. I didn't. I thought when Stove God Cooks came out, he was Aaron Cooks, and he's supposed to be a conscious rapper. He had a video sitting like this, his chakras was in alignment and all this shit. And then out of nowhere, he was the Stove God. So he said, fuck the chakras. fuck the chakras. Fuck the alignment. Fuck all that shit. Fuck the pyramids. I'm the Stove God. I could cook some crack. It threw me off. Y'all do know that's the same person, right? Y'all do know that he wasn't that person when he came out, right? So it threw me off. I was expecting to hear some, some conscious hip hop to dope beats, and he said, fuck all that shit. He started just rapping about drugs. It threw me off. I'm just be real with you. I thought he was going to talk about step into the realms of chaos. I thought he was going to get some step into the realms of chaos. Then he just didn't want to step into the realms of chaos no more. Hold on, let me see something. No. Hold on. Nope. I got to find my voice of reason on here. It's on here, though. Hold on. No, that's not it. What the hell? All right, stop. Where's my voice of reason? You on here somewhere.
Is this it? Oh, that's like the new voice of reason right here. I think I like this. This is the voice of reason on steroids. Yeah, I like this.
Right? So, all right, so now I know where it's at. I got to tweak it a little bit. But listen, though. I was expecting they step into the realms of chaos. You know, when they hit you with the Asians and shit. And they say the civilization, new communication. I was expecting some Asians. We ain't hear no Asians. We just started hearing drum in the drought, let it rain. Then like, where the fuck is the Asians at? But I ain't get mad. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad. I was like, okay, this is where it's at. Then I didn't really like it. But then when I started listening a little bit, I was like, okay, I see why people like him. But he didn't give me the Asians. I wanted some Asians. You know, they be like the humiliation, the segregation, the feminization, civilization, the part of the nation. You know them when a person rap with them Asians, it don't get no. You know the Asians is equivalent to that, like, you know that Eminem hat. They got the book bag on, and they just like this. You know what I'm saying? You already know when they hit you with them Asians. That's why I thought I was gonna get some Asians. He ain't give me no Asians. He's like, in the rain, the drought in the rain. It's like, what the fuck is this? This nigga turned into Prince. But I ain't get mad. They said I didn't like it and kept it moving. And then I started to listen. And I said, okay, I understand. So, all right, y'all. Hold on. What's this one?
What's this? Oh, the fuck? I sound like a bitch.
Nah, we ain't never going to do that again. We're never going to do that one again. Just remind me, don't ever... What's this? The fuck?
What's this? Oh. I'm like your inner thoughts. I'm like, I thought he was gonna give me some Asians. Instead, he gave me the rain, cocaine. Insane. He gave me that. And I'm sitting there like, where are the Asians? He didn't give us no Asians. He was with Lord Jamal, the God. So we sitting there thinking, he's going to drop jewels. He's going to hit us with at least one. Step into the realms of chaos. And you know when they be like, I said, yo. He didn't get any of that. He had his chakras. I mean, look at the video, he's sitting there, he had his chakras. They was aligned. We didn't get any chakras anymore. We got Pyrex. We got measuring cups. We got baking soda and cocaine and measuring cups. He said, fuck the pyramids. What happened? What happened? We got 12 skinnies and jars of... What happened? We thought we was gonna get some Carter G. Woodson or the father-in-law. We didn't get none of that. We got Bumpy Johnson. We got Frank Lucas. He's whipping the pot, spinning the block, hitting the op. Where are the Asians?
But I ain't get mad. I ain't get pissed off. I was like, yo, we ain't get no Asians. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get no Asians. It was cool. So when I got past not getting the Asians and started listening to it, I said, oh, okay. I get why they like them. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we started getting fentanyl and shit. That for the congregation, you know, like them telling you, nigga hit you with them Asians. Or when a nigga rap and his hand is like this. Listen, when a nigga rap and his hand is like,
you already
know.
You already know. He's like, I said.
Yo, man, I gotta go. Till next time. Let me tweak some stuff. I gotta put some sounds in here. This is my toy. Thank you, Kingston Fulton. I spoke on Ed Lover, so you could go back and look at it. Kingston Fulton, just rewind. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back on early, but I got other content that I'm editing. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. I said other day. Happy Motherfuckers Day. I'm a motherfucker. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I'll be back, I promise. Make sure you hit me on all social media. I'm on TikTok as Doggie Diamonds. I'm on hold on, let me find something for you. Hold on. No. It'll be on my social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X. Just put Doggie Diamonds in. You go to the link in any bio, everything is there. I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.